All right, welcome back to another episode of Watching Shoes. Watching Shoes, the shoe of du jour is a new pickup. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you realize I don't like shoelaces. So they were cheating from the beginning by even having shoelaceless shoes. That's already going to get my attention. And if you've been watching the channel for a minute, you realize that I like stitching. So this is a person who likes stitching almost automatic pie. There's just a bunch of different fabrics, materials put together and stitched, layering over one another until they have basically a shoe. They say this is resembling muscles, the anatomy inspired. Just a bizarre shoe by Balenciaga. Nothing to brag about on the interior at all. And just a very strange tongue. These actually move. In the words of the famous Brit, it's got the Meshington going on here with the mesh. Shout out to the sneaker connoisseur, crap connoisseur, chicken connoisseur over there in England. But yeah, this is it's just an odd shoe. I said if this shoe goes on sale, I didn't want it for what they wanted it for, but I said if it goes on sale, then that's going to be a problem for me not to grab it. It's got the square toe box, very comfortable, strange enough. My toes aren't shaped like that, but it's very comfortable. More importantly than all of these features, it was more than half off. You guys by now know I mess with clearance items and don't mind waiting until the season is over to pick up something I like. And this is a far out shoe. It's just far out there. It's a really interesting design. They really press the limits of shoe design. 46 European, 13 US. The back here actually comes up. If you want more support for your Achilles. It's just one heck of a shoe. There is one eyelet and one eyelet over there, or two. Is it just one eyelet? And yeah, just one hole over there. But if you wanted to, it came with shoelaces. Actually, I can show you the bag that it also came with. Also, take that off. Came with this bag. Came with this bag as well. Really big Balenciaga bag. And then outside of that, it's just a strange creation. Paradise for people who like stitching, with all of the stitching going on here. Layering and layering and layering of materials. I actually like this vent style in the toe box area right there. It's kind of like a nice car, but it's not really a vent. I think the shoe breathes through the mesh. And this is clear, but not all the way through. I'm sticking my finger right over it right now, and you can't see it. So, just a very strange vehicle to put your foot into. I'd give them 2 thumbs up. This is just a out of this world design. And in my opinion, unlike some other ones from Balenciaga, this one actually works. Because it's kind of like way out of here, and they just kept the thing going all the way around the shoe. I had to walk in it a ways just to make sure it was comfortable. Or at least I can tell you whether it was comfortable or not. And it was very comfortable. It was very comfortable. The second I slipped my foot into it, I didn't even try both shoes on. I just said, I'm taking it, because the price was, like I said, over half off, and I've been waiting for the price to go down on these. I was actually looking for the red ones with a little apprehension, because red is a strange color to pull off, and I have red items, but I didn't want to be limited to wearing red items. So I wasn't even looking for these, but when I saw these on sale, I was like, that'll work. I can rock this with a lot more, I believe, than red and black ones. But yeah, hands clapping for you, Balenciaga, and your fashion house. These are some kind of bizarre, and I like how they went full bore with it. They didn't just, play around the edges. They just said, we're gonna make something out of this world and put it on the shelf. If people buy it, they buy it, and they got my money. I think it's pretty doggone slick, very unique. The most unique shoe I have. Strange enough, my other Balenciaga that you can see if you scroll down on my videos was a very unique shoe for me also. I feel like it beat Nike out for the largest air bubble on a shoe. Now, we talked about that in that video, but really cool shoe here. Got a hint of blue, bring in the blue jeans, tie into the blue jean coordination. Hint of silver, gray, black, white. It's a really cool job, and especially for somebody like me who doesn't want to wear laces. I have not been wearing these with laces, and it's been extremely comfortable. They don't slip off. They fit like a glove. Very well done. Materials wise, I don't believe they're using the most high-end materials, but they're thick enough and sturdy enough that I don't feel the least bit ripped off on them. This is actually a very heavy shoe. It's not as heavy as the Triple S that I showcased in the previous video, but it's a heavy and a substantial shoe. You don't feel like this is something cheap that you're walking around in. When you pick your foot up and put it down, it feels protected. I've been using it also as a driving shoe, and it's been holding up very well. It's very hard to bend the front, and that's what you need in a driving shoe. You need some rigidity up there, and this has it. Very sturdy. Then you've got the side protection for the the footwell in the car. So I can actually do a couple different things. I'm out here walking in the park here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's been holding up very well. So there you have it, another one in the books. Watching shoes. The watch today is checking out where the sun is located, and the shoe is Balenciaga. What is this called? It's called Tyrex. Hard to mistake. Typically, I don't like the names on shoes, and I don't actually feel like that's an advertisement, because who the heck knows what that is? I definitely didn't even when I bought it. Tyrex. I don't feel like I'm advertising anything. The bag that it came with has Tyrex book bag on one side. It's Balenciaga on the other side. Pretty sturdy bag. I plan to use it. It's not going to sit on the shelf. This one will, because it's for the most part useless for me, but I can actually use that for things. Alright, I hope you enjoyed another video. If you did, please subscribe. Please hit that like button, and thank you for watching another episode of Watching Shoes.